So this kid, I was watching the Contender series the other day, and this motherfucker knocked somebody out so bad. It was a Mark Hunt.
Walk away.
Walk away knockout.
Walk away knockout.
Mark Hunt knockout. His name is Suga, Sean O'Malley. He's riding a 8-0. Is that right, Sean? 8-0?
Yep, 8-0.
Fuck.
God damn.
8-0 win
Beast.
streak. This motherfucker's a beast. 5'11". How do you get down to 135, dude? Are you just that skinny?
Yeah, I'm just that skinny. I weigh 148 pounds right now, probably.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Yeah, I just little dude. I look like a stick figure.
Yeah, whatever, but you knock motherfuckers out, dude.
But I knock motherfuckers out, exactly.
Love it.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was awesome. Just being a part of that whole thing with Snoop and Uriah and Dana, it was unreal.
Hey, what I want to know more than anything that I'm about to ask, how was Snoop's weed?
Well, the weed he gets is actually from one of my sponsors, Reef Dispensaries in Las Vegas. They actually sponsor me, so he went to that dispensary, before he went to the show and got weed from them. So it was good. It was good. It was great.
Fuck yeah.
So what's the deal with that? Explain how that works. Can every fighter leave a fight and then just smoke weed? Is that cool?
I think it's cool.
Oh, hey, speaking of jiu-jitsu, what do you think about Dylan Dennis?
But I don't know him personally, so I can't really say. But just watching his interviews and stuff and his Instagram, and he's a weird motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay, then we're all on the same. Didn't I say that from the fucking jump?
Yeah.
And
From the
his hair
jump.
sucks.
That his hair sucks. By the way, bro, you have a fucking awesome fro. You have an awesome fro. Do you rock that like is that something you do?
Fro.
Like do you style that shit, or you just wake up, fucking get out of the shower, and that's how you rock?
It just does that.
Attaboy, that's fucking rad. Oh, dude, also, I mean, you brought up the Ariel Helwani thing. Like, what was it like to get contacted by Ariel Helwani to be on the fucking MMA Hour?
Just as cool as being on TMZ Sports.
You saw that shit, dude. You're rocking all weed, everything on TMZ.
Yeah, I thought it might as well fucking get some attention from that one because I knew, and I was on Sports Center. That was fucking sweet too.
That's huge.
Top 10
Right.
plays.
Yep.
Dude, because that knockout was.
Yeah, the knockout was on the number 7 on top 10.
It was-
Sick, man.
It was one of the best knockouts I've seen in quite some time.
Yeah.
You haven't seen my last knockout then? Did
Oh,
you
I
watch
did
that?
see the last
kick?
knockout. The spin kick knockout?
Yeah.
That shit was sweet too.
Fuck
Yeah.
Hey, that was a little bit of a walk away as well.
Yep.
That was totally a walk away. The ref fucked that one up.
I got a question. So, like, in high school, my sport was wrestling. I wrestled all through high school, even off season. We trained, but I also smoked all through high school, right? But not fucking one time did I ever consider like smoking right before practice or like smoking right before a match. Do you ever just like smoke before practice? Have you ever like would that help you at all, or do you want to be completely clear-headed? Like, how do you do that?
Yeah, I don't. Definitely wouldn't want to some of my buddies I know they could smoke before a fight. You know, the Diaz brothers I'm sure would love to smoke before a fight.
Yeah.
I couldn't personally. I would not like that. I'm super relaxed going into a fight, super calm anyway. Like I'd probably fall asleep if I smoked. But before, like when I'm in camp, I don't smoke before practices. But like when I'm out of camp, like right now, like the other day, I went into the gym and lifted and just did some jiu-jitsu and smoked before that. But other than that, if I'm doing like a super hard wrestling practice or something, yeah, I wouldn't want to smoke.
Hey, so now that you're getting all this attention, like, are girls just sliding into your DMs through your
good question.
Instagram?
Do you have UFC
know what?
groupies?
Actually, no. I've had mostly the people that have messaged me have, especially on Instagram, have been Russians. Like they're all messaging me in Russian. I went and typed it into like Google
Do you want
translation?
Type them in Russian back.
Do you want vodka?
Or something. I feel like I put on shows and I'm gonna get the most views. I'm gonna get the
Kid.
attention.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
the whole
That's why
fight
we're
card.
talking
The
to you
shows
right now.
that you
We
put on,
agree.
we need to see more of the Sugar Show.
Love it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Hey, oh, one thing.
Paid better.
One thing I was gonna add to if I was like your PR guy, you were like, welcome to the Sugar Show, and I was like, that was dope. Do you think just maybe if you added bitch at the end of that?
Ooh, welcome to the Sugar Show, bitch.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
Welcome
Well,
to.
I was directing that to Dana White when I told him that.
Nice. He
I said,
fucking
welcome
heard
to
it.
Sugar. I was looking at him, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Probably not a good thing to call him a bitch.
Good call.
Okay,
Yeah, good
all right,
call.
good call, good call.
But just the saying itself, welcome to the Sugar Show, bitch. Yeah, that's nice.
I'm down with that. Patent
Be a
pending.
shirt.
Patent pending.
I agree.
So when are we making that run for the belt, dude?
I see, like, I'm 22 years old. I'm, like, not even close to where my potential. I feel like I'm 15, 20% of my potential where I'm, like, as a fighter, and I still feel like a bad motherfucker.
Hell
So
yeah.
that means that I feel like I want to, you want to make as much money in this sport as you can, and I want to take them out one by one, work my way up to the belt. I'm getting a lot of stuff because my Instagram blew up. It went from 3,000 to
12,000,
gonna bring that
13,000.
12, bro. If your debut is anything like all your other fights, you're gonna have hundreds of thousands of
it's gonna
people
keep going
watching
up.
your life. It's gonna be amazing. I'm fucking
Yeah,
just so stoked for you, dude.
I'm
you.
pretty excited for you too. I think, but I'm also pretty excited for us as the fan because we get a breath of fresh air in the 135 division.
Totally.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Something
that
new
was
that.
boring.
Thank
Well,
you.
like that stuff with TJ and Cody and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just been everyone's over that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's just, it shouldn't even have been that big of a deal in the first place, and they made it to be some big deal. But I don't know.
I'm sure.
I'm
they had
glad
to
you're
hide
coming
some
in
shit.
because you're right. Out of everybody in the 135 division, I seriously went up the whole roster. I was like, don't know that guy, don't know that guy, don't know that guy.
How'd you get into fighting? Did it start with boxing or wrestling?
Yeah, boxing. I started boxing. I kind of just going into high school. I wanted to build some self confidence, like not feel like I'm gonna get bullied. I was pretty small. Like I still am, but I was even shorter. So I just thought I kind of wanted to be able to throw some hands, and I just loved it.
So now that you got UFC, you're in with the UFC. Was that always the end goal for you?
I know you're your own brand, you're your own individual. There's no one like the Suga Show. But but the smoking weed, the vegan, it's like you're like a White Diaz brother.
White Diaz brother that doesn't mind doing interviews.
Yeah.
I've been people have been commenting on my stuff saying I'm a hybrid. I'm a mix between Connor and Diaz brother.
Oh, that's a good. So what about TJ Dillashaw? How do we feel about maybe fighting him in a couple of fights?
If I was to fight him, I feel like I would. I don't feel like it would be like, oh, TJ beat me, or it would be a good fight. But I feel like I can't even really say anything until I go out there and get a couple wins in the UFC, seeing what he's done, like beating Henin twice. Like TJ, he's earned everything. So I feel like I gotta go out there and win a couple fights before I can start calling out guys that are up in that top 5 area.
We always have a segment called "Let's Hang 'Em Up," where we're kind of pretty much just saying like, "Hey, man, that's enough." We kind of said it for Johnny Hendrix,
Andre Arlovsky,
Travis Brown.
Yep.
Yeah, Travis Brown for sure.
Who would you say right now? Because you're on your way in. Who would you
Right.
say should be on their way out?
Man, it's hard to say just because you don't know what's going through their mind. I'm sure like a lot of these older guys want to compete and want to fight so bad, but their bodies aren't keeping up. So it's hard to say. I mean, Henin, how old's Henin? Do you know?
Dude, he's not that old. He's like, I don't know, 30. If I'm to guess, 32. He looks like 32.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, see, who knows? He might want to fight till he's 36. You know, there's guys. Bisbing's what, 38?
Bisbing's 30. We actually interviewed Bisbing on like 3 podcasts ago. He threatened to beat us up, but we interviewed him.
Yeah, that
him.
was crazy. I'd like to meet Bisbing. He just seems like a crazy motherfucker. Doesn't give a shit about anything.
That's the good part, and that's the great part about interviewing people like you, or interviewing because when I called you earlier before, I'm like, is there anything I can't ask you? And you're like, no, ask me fucking anything, dude.
Yeah,
and that's kind of the thing, dude. I don't like to, and neither of us want to hear from somebody who's like, hey, listen, don't ask me about my last loss, or I don't want to. I don't want to hear about the cheating incident with the cocaine and hitting a pregnant woman and running away and grabbing my paraphernalia. Does this sound familiar to
Never
everybody?
happened. Nah.
That
never
sounds
happened.
made up. Sounds like a made up story.
I don't have to deal with that. Fuck.
Oh man. So I think right now, I can say very confidently that I'm in the Suga Show. I'm in the show. I'm a fan. You have a fan right now. You made a fan. I didn't know who you were 2 weeks ago. Now I'm like, this motherfucker is murdering
On it,
people.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's the plan. I want to go out there and get people that don't know me, and even people that don't even watch fighting necessarily, like just see a highlight or something. You're like, damn, that's sweet. I like that. I would want to watch him.
Hey,
And I've
hey,
got a lot
hey,
of people
hold on. Sweet like sugar, huh?
Oh God.
That was my old coach's thing. He said, I'm gonna name you Sugar because you're so sweet to watch.
That's
So
That's
dope.
awesome.
Well,
So
I thank you so much. I know you went from ashy to classy. You winning fights, buying houses now
Serious.
Yeah.
Damn.
out there. Buying houses. I know you got I gotta check with the realtor and all that good stuff. And
yeah.
we couldn't be happier that you exist in the MMA world, man. Thank you so
Fuck
much.
yeah.
And
Thank
please,
you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
please continue to knock people out because it's what we
It's our passion,
It's our
man.
passion.
Yep.
I love it.
It's our passion.
Knocking people out for some big fat cash.
Hell.
Sugar, Sean, O'Malley. Okay.
Now just like Bruce Buffer.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, man. I've seriously been working on that all morning, dude. Thank you so much for being on the podcast, man. You are a breath of fresh air, and good luck and much success in the future, brother.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
All right,
Thank you,
dog.
man.
Have a good one.
You too.
All right.